She just shoved his dumbass lawyer speak back down his throat. Dude, libs are popping off. I'm saying it, dude. I'm saying it, dude. I'm saying it. Libs are on top right now. All right. Dana Bash questions Trump lawyer after Trump lashes out at special counsel. Let's take a look.
Weekend, the judge rejected your request for 3 more days to consider the special counsel's proposed rules for how to handle evidence. The proposed protective order that would let Trump use some sensitive information but not take that information with him. Will you agree to that?
Well, first of all, this protective order that's being suggested by the Biden administration is an effort to keep from the press important non-sensitive information that the Biden administration has that may speak to
This isn't by the Biden administration. This is by the
President
special
Trump.
independent counsel.
No, here for this reason, no. The independent counsel, it's not independent, it's special counsel, has to get the approval of Merrick Garland in order to go forward. Joe Biden said in November 2022 that he wanted to see President Trump prosecuted and taken out of this race.
There's
so it
no,
is the Biden
I'm just going to stop you because there's no evidence
but the
that
bottom line is,
Joe Biden is involved in this. And you're right, it's a special counsel.
This is so funny because how do you have two of these ideas in the same dome? One, Joe Biden is a corpse and is basically a walking cadaver that they are puppeteering. Two, Joe Biden is a criminal mastermind who is utilizing all aspects of the American federal government to destroy Donald Trump, who is the most innocent man on the planet. You can't say both of these things at the same time. Which one is it? Is he a mastermind and brilliant and totally capable of fucking running the country? Or is he a fucking cadaver? Which one is it? It's so odd because here's the funny part. If you say he's a fucking cadaver and he's also simultaneously a mastermind, you're admitting that you're getting fucked by a cadaver. Okay? It's probably better to get fucked by a criminal mastermind. Please do not say in the news that you are getting fucked by a cadaver. Okay? Where's Taco Penis? He would never come across like this.
Let's just stick to the question. Do you believe that this is something that you'll agree to?
The point is that we will not agree to keeping information that's not sensitive from the press. The press and the American people in a campaign season have a right to know what the evidence is in this case, provided that this evidence is not protected otherwise. So we're going to oppose it, as we have. But for whatever reason, these lawyers on the prosecution team want to keep that from the press.
Well, won't the evidence come out in trial anyway?
That the press, some of it will, not all of it. I'm shocked that the press isn't lined up objecting to this protective order, because not only is President Trump being attacked for his First Amendment rights, now these prosecutors are trying to impinge on the freedom of the press.
Okay, let's stick to. I
so
appreciate you trying to stick up for us.
I'm telling you.
I appreciate you trying to stick up for us.
The First Amendment doesn't give you a right to yell fire in a movie theater.
Yeah, there's plenty of other.
There's restrictions.
Yeah, there's understandable restrictions on the First Amendment. Obviously, you can't fucking, conspire to do fraudulent shit. But also, you know where you don't have fucking the same kind of First Amendment rights, for example? In a court of law. Like, you can't knowingly perjure yourself, for example, in a court of law and then get away with a First Amendment protection. You can't do that. You also have limitations on what you can and can't say. Yeah, unless you're a cop, then you can test a lie and get away with it. But you also cannot tamper with evidence by using your First Amendment. You cannot engage in witness tampering. You cannot say that you are going around and you're going to do righteous retribution to every single person that's like fucking you over in this court case. Like you can't do that. That's like additional charges for you.
But let's talk about the actual
I'm telling you what's going on right
substance
now.
of what they were trying to do in the filing, which was try to make the point not only that they want to keep the discovery information, what the witnesses said, for the time being quiet, but also he made pretty clear, the special counsel, that the idea that the former president is calling him deranged and mentally ill is something that maybe shouldn't be happening. So let me ask you, as his attorney in this criminal case, do you want your client to stop speaking publicly like this? Using terms like that.
This case was brought by the Biden administration in the middle of a political.
Dana Bashir is behaving like chatters by trying to drive a wedge between Donald Trump and Donald Trump's legal counsel. Like, literally, this is just drama farming. That's exactly what she's doing. She's like, so obviously, as legal counsel, you don't want your fucking client to ever go out and be like, I'm going to kill the judge. Okay? Why would you do that? That you would never want your client to do that. But he can't say that because Donald Trump's temperament does not allow him to say anything critical of Donald Trump. Dana knows that, so she's trying to drive a wedge there.
Campaign. And with the realization.
To be fair, by the way, this guy is like a much more competent judge. I mean, a much more competent lawyer than all of Trump's other lawyers for the first time ever. So, like, he's not going to eat that bait, probably. Security for the federal judge assigned to oversee the criminal case against Donald Trump over his attempts to overturn the 2020 election has been increased in the federal courthouse in Washington, D.C.
That people are out there campaigning for office. I'm not involved in the campaign. I'm involved in representing.
Totally understand.
Mr.
You're
Trump
not his
in a criminal
campaign
proceeding.
manager. You are his lawyer. As his lawyer, would you want a client to say things like this about the special counsel?
One thing that we are going to do is fight this very, very unusual, outside of the bounds, criminal prosecution of First Amendment rights vigorously in court. My focus is on addressing the issues. One of the issues that the Biden administration will have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt is that Donald Trump had corrupt intent, had criminal intent when he protested the results of the 2020 election. That's core freedom of speech. That's
okay,
core
let's talk about this.
Speech,
You've talked
which
about
is protected
freedom of speech.
under our Constitution.
You've talked about freedom of speech a lot. I want you to listen to what Donald Trump's own former Attorney General said about that argument.
I really don't think that's a valid argument. He can say whatever he wants. He can even lie. He can even tell people that the election was stolen when he knew better. Free speech doesn't give you the right to engage in a fraudulent conspiracy.
Your response?
Well, first of all, there was no fraudulent conspiracy. That's part of the reality of the defense. What President Trump was entitled to do and what Mr. Barr misses, and I'm not sure he's read all the cases, but when it comes to political speech, you can not only advocate for a position, but you can take action. You can petition. You can ask even your vice president to pause the vote for a period of time in order to allow this.
Your Honor, I was simply petitioning to rob the bank. But I wasn't technically trying to rob the bank. I thought my money legitimately was inside of the bank. I stole that from the legal video who technically stole it from that other lawyer guy. You can't do that. You can't say, give up on the analogy. Shut the fuck up. That's a good analogy. It is a good analogy. It's actually not mine. Why are you saying stole it from Chapo Trap House? No, it's not even my analogy. What are you guys talking about? You guys are so... Dude, you guys are so incredibly geared towards saying that I'm bad at things that you forgot that it wasn't even my take. It literally is what's the name? He was on the legal video. It's a really good analogy. You can't say you can't conspire to rob a bank and then turn around and say, well, I literally believe genuinely that my money was in the bank. I thought my money was in the bank. And I thought I was getting my money back. You can't do that.
Can't do it.
Thank you. Please say it's a good analogy.
It's a great analogy. I mean,
Thank you. It's the best analogy.
That you got it from me.
Anyway.
Which is what this indictment alleges.
What was it?
It alleges that he caused actions like approving fake.
What was it?
I'll tell you what the
indictment
says. The indictment says that he attempted to cause actions like approving fake electors, opening sham fraud investigations, and obstructing the certification of the election.
True.
Whether he can prove that, that's going to happen in the trial. I'm just saying what's in the indictment.
Yeah, but right, and let me take the first thing, the question about electors, okay? Alternate electors are used in every 4-year cycles, okay? The Senate parliamentarian acknowledged to Vice President Pence that they always receive protest alternate electors. None of those electors were counted. Vice President Pence was completely aware of the nature of the
They weren't
protest,
counted because Mike Pence rejected this scheme. That's why they weren't counted.
Absolutely, and that's how the political.
Once again,
but they trying to deny the fact that he was trying to that's the problem.
no, he's not. He's saying, well, it didn't work, so how could you actually try and try me on this?
Wait, so they're accusing him of doing something, and just because he didn't pull it off, he can't be charged for it.
Yeah, no, literally.
Is that what he's trying to say?
Yeah, which is why the analogy I made on top of the bank robbery analogy still holds. You can't conspire to try and rob a bank and then fail to do so and then turn around and say, well, I couldn't rob the bank. The cops came.
Or even better, you can't try to kill somebody and then they don't die and you go, well, they didn't die, did they? Right? They're still alive, right? Isn't that even a better analogy?
Not really, because
than the bank one?
Because there's still when you try to rob a bank and you jail. No. Attempted
robbery is a crime too.
Yes, but the point is you still maim them. You know what I mean? The better analogy would be if you attempted a murder by shooting them, but you actually ended up shooting away from them instead of shooting them directly in the body, but they didn't die.
No, it's still attempted murder. Both of them are.
It is, yes. But I thought you said you shot someone, they didn't die.
Yeah.
Well, then that's a separate crime. Attempted murder in this situation would be better. But no,
That's
the best analogy that you could use would still be hiring a hitman, which is a violation of technically a violation of First Amendment rights.
Well,
Your Honor.
Now we're just splitting hairs. Okay.
Your Honor.
The fact of the matter is both of our analogies are very similar.
I simply was saying it'd be real chill if this guy died. And I have a bag of cash that maybe I would give to the person.
Political process works, but there was no defrauding,
doesn't.
there was no trickery, there was no deceit.
Because if Mike Pence had said yes, then that's exactly what would have happened.
No, because
and that's only one.
Because thankfully, with freedom of the press, you
I don't
have
want to
to
go down.
let me finish though, because no, but you asked me a question, and I hope you can let me finish, because the government alleges deceit or trickery.
What he should do at this point is do the worm, which is why if he did the worm, he would win. Okay?
He just dropped down.
Just dropped down and said, "No, you did. You're bald," and then fucking did the worm. He would win. I'm just saying, has he thought about doing the worm? He would literally win if he did the worm.
And all of this played out.
Yeah. Why isn't my lawyer saying that Dana Bash is high roading? Dana Bash dead. You're high roading.
In the open, it's all free speech. There was a Supreme Court decision, Hammerschmidt, which is right on point, that says when you're exercising free speech, you're not engaging in a fraud on the government. And that's what, unfortunately, most people don't understand.
That's just one example of the actions. That's just one example of the actions.
It's so funny that, yes, if Mike Pence had followed through on Trump's demands, well, technically, there could have been another court case right now, a very different one, when Mike Pence was also on trial. Okay? It doesn't matter. That doesn't change the reality. Let's say, once again, you petitioned to hire a hitman. Okay? And the hitman was actually a cop. Or the hitman said no and then told on you. That's still illegal. You can't turn around and go, well, he didn't fucking kill somebody. Or imagine if my hitman had killed someone, things would be much worse. It's yeah, but then you guys would both still go to jail.
Fortunately, most people don't understand.
That's just one example of the actions. That's just one example of the actions in this indictment.
But you're entitled.
And this is a long list that we've compiled from the indictment. I mean, it's more than a dozen, not speech, actions that the former president allegedly took.
Like what?
I mean, where do I even start?
What? Tell me.
Asking the Arizona speaker to intervene.
Damn, he's getting fucking heated right now.
What actions? He's going to say free speech to this one. Watch.
I've actually not seen this guy get this heated before. This is kind of funny.
Here with ascertaining Arizona's electors, the Justice Department to conduct
a speech.
But any.
No.
Oh,
these guys do need to employ.
There's no way that's their fucking defense.
These guys, no, it is absolutely their defense. They have no defense.
No
They're
way.
fucked.
No way.
No, of course they have no
asking
defense.
somebody to do something is free speech. So that means that, like you said, you could hire a hitman and that'd be free speech.
Yeah, exactly.
Asking somebody to
listen, short of doing the fucking worm right now, he's got no defense. If he did the worm, he would win. But he's not going to do it because he's a coward. But they are so cooked that this is their argument because they have nothing else. And at this point, they're basically just like, you know what they're doing? They're trying to block and push so that hopefully these legal setbacks do not dramatically impact the outcome of Trump's campaigning abilities so that Donald Trump can hopefully become president. And then it doesn't matter because even if he goes to jail, he can just like pardon himself. These are, except for the Georgia case, he can literally pardon himself. This is a federal court, a federal jurisdiction. That is, for the record, literally what is going to happen if Donald Trump wins. I need you guys to understand. Okay, people always ask me, Hasan, what do you think is going to happen? Like, can Donald Trump, for example, run from prison? Yes, he can. The answer to that is yes. Eugene V. Debs did it. He ran from prison, and he got, 6% of the vote way back in the day? So remember that. You can run from prison. You can't vote if you are in prison.
You think he'd go to Russia?
Well, you can run from prison. Fuck no. Wait, what? No, Donald Trump's not going to Russia. What?
That's what I'm saying, to hide out.
You are such a libtard.
What is he going to do?
God.
What would he do? Where is he going to go? To prison? Right?
Yeah, even if he went to prison and he was president, he would be able to pardon himself.
Him and Snowden in Russia. Where else would he go?
He's not going to Russia.
You don't think he's gonna flee?
But do you think Trump could win from prison? I don't know. Probably not. But I never know. I never discount Donald Trump. Him being a flight risk doesn't matter.
You know that 757 is capable of flying a long ways.
Yes, but it doesn't matter because they will never hit him with a flight risk. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why he's going to get away.
Because he's Trump. He's the former president.
He's going to get away.
There's no shot that they would ever hit him with a flight risk. I would be genuinely shocked if that happened.
He's got a Secret Service detail.
He does.
But any alleged
is speech.
But any alleged, almost all alleged criminal activity has to do with using words and his speech.
And
that's,
no shit.
You don't,
this is obviously the defense that you're going to use, and it will be fascinating to see how it works out. I want to move on to another issue.
She just shoved his dumbass lawyer speak back down his fucking throat. Dude, libs are popping off. I'm saying it, dude. I'm saying it, dude.
Oh, man.
I'm saying it. Libs are on top right now. This is their moment, okay? They're on top like the top of the hour, which comes at the top of every hour. Yeah. Dana Bash, liberals, top of the hour ad break, both on top. Now, of course, you could defeat, not the liberals maybe, but the top of the hour by subscribing for $5 or free with a Twitch Prime. By connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account where you get one free Prime subscription a month. Use it on your favorite broadcaster. Hopefully that's me. Okay? You can also get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here's a 3-minute ad break now.
No, I got to tell you that
Amazon piss bottle. Thank you for the 20.
Jesus Christ, my clip from today is popping off.
Thank you for the 20 gifted subs.
But you make an interesting point because you're saying that asking is action. No, asking is aspirational. Asking is not action. It's core free speech. The press should be defending free speech.
Me finding out Troye
Let's talk about
Sivan's
something else that you've repeatedly said, and that is that the former president ultimately asked his vice president.
Got 66,000 views so far. Oh, in an hour? Oh, fuck. That's going supernova.
Oh, yeah. Wait, how much has it got?
It's got 66,000 views in an hour. That shit is going to pop off, dude.
Are you commenting on it?
No.
Be a good friend.
No.
only for a pause in the electoral count.
Right.
But it followed.
That was one of the things. Ultimately,
took
the
a fucking
final,
phone
the
call with
final
no
ask,
noise gate.
Right.
Okay.
The final ask in the ellipse speech was that, which
The
was
word,
I don't know what is dumber. The fact that like XQC sounds like this lawyer, or the fact that this lawyer sounds like XQC when he's debating. Probably the second thing, right? Like the fact that American politics is devolved into a situation where like a person making an argument for the motherfucking president on his third indictment, okay? On his third separate criminal charge, his court case, sounds like he's about to do the worm. It's crazy. The best part about it is I don't know. I actually do not know. You're making fun of my juicer. I'm out. I'm not. I'm saying that the president's lawyer is making arguments like XQC. Think about that. If Trump got down and did the worm, they should let him go free of all charges. I 100% stand by that. That's not even a joke. I literally believe that. Yes. Like actually, not even a joke. Not even remotely joking.
President Trump was following the advice of his lawyer.
okay. The word ultimately, I've heard you use many times. The word ultimately is doing a lot of work in that sentence. I know you're intentionally using the word ultimately because at that point,
ultimately because it's the truth.
I know. You're right. It is the truth because at that point he was asking for a pause, but it's only because for many, many, many other asks before that, what the former president was asking Mike Pence to do was to completely stop it and reject it. And that is the point that Mike Pence is making. It's that it got to the point where he said pause because Mike Pence says, I'm not going to reject it. Sure.
Okay. So what we have, and many people don't understand this, is a memo from John Eastman, an esteemed constitutional scholar, laying out a number of scenarios. Those scenarios were presented to Vice President Pence. He considered them, and as a constitutional matter, he rejected them. One of the last and the ultimate requests that President Trump made was to pause the voting for 10 days to allow the states to recertify or certify or audit, and Mr. Pence rejected that as well. After that, there was a peaceful transition of power. So that's how the constitutional works.
Okay. What happened on January 6th was not peaceful. I want to ask you something about John Eastman because you talked a lot about how he's a respected constitutional attorney.
The transfer of power was certainly peaceful.
Did you see what happened on January 6th? Did that look and by
the way, dude, he is not going to do the classic like, oh, dude, it was just a tourism day. It was bring your hog to work day, guys. What the fuck? What's next? Oh my God, I don't get it. It was tourism day at Congress. What?
Did you? I'm not saying that was in any way inappropriate.
Oh, I shouldn't have paused. This is so awesome.
Attorney.
The transfer of power was certainly peaceful.
Did you see what happened on January 6th? Did that look peaceful?
And by the way, did you? I'm not saying that was in any way inappropriate, but the ultimate power of the presidency was transferred to Mr. Biden.
I just want to quickly ask about John.
Oh, that's crazy. Did you? Dude, no shot. No shot. She broke his fucking back. Dude, listen. If you can't go up against Dana fucking Bash, how are you going to go up against prosecutors, man? That's crazy. Dana Bash doesn't even have all the details. Dana Bash is not going to cross-examine your witnesses. That is so bad. Oh my God, they need to televise this. I will lose my mind. Oh my God, if they fucking televise, I will nut so hard. I will nut harder than I've ever nutted before. If you cannot defend your client against the person who doesn't even have all of the details of the indictment, only parts that were revealed by the prosecutorial team, you are fucking done. Why are they even going on CNN? It's at a certain point you have to stop going on contentious interviews because you're making your client, who does this to himself, really, worse somehow. I don't know how you're making Donald Trump look worse, even though he's trying really hard. It's like a race on, it's like a race between Donald Trump and John Laro on who can fuck him harder. It's crazy. We have to do no nut during the trial until the verdict. Dude, let me tell you something. If they film that trial, I will nut. I will nut without touching my penis one time. Do you understand? It doesn't matter. I will do the holistic, spiritual, ultimate nut that only happens once in a lifetime, okay? I could do no nut November. I could do no nut August. Doesn't matter. It will happen. It will come. What is the condition for them televising it? Well, federal courts do not have cameras in them. You can have journalists in the room. You can have, documentation, but you unfortunately cannot. There will most likely be live tweeting happening from the courtroom, which I will be paying close attention to. But actually, no. They sometimes also don't let you live tweet either, because they don't let you bring your phone in, or they don't let you tweet. But the point is, yeah. Sure.
John Eastman said, according to this indictment, that he actually, even when he was talking to the vice president's counsel, that he thought that his plan to reject the slate of electors would be rejected by the Supreme Court. 9-0.
He thought he was right. And by the way, that proposal was not the ultimate one presented to Vice President Pence. But what happens in the course of a constitutional discussion like this is all legal theories are discussed and analyzed. And once again, what President Trump was doing is within the reality and the realm of free speech. He's asking his vice president.
If they allowed cameras in the courtroom, I'd turn into one of those O.J. Simpson white ladies that stayed at home and watched his trial and recorded it. Oh, dude, yeah, VHS tapes and everything. I will be all up and down. I will not sleep for the entire duration of that trial. Oh my God. It would be, oh fuck, dude. I'm just I'm salivating thinking about, people will say, oh, Hasan, it's for the fucking views. You'll get a lot of view counts, which no shit. Of course I would. But it's not just that. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity to make world changing content. You know what I mean? God damn. It's just being able to watch history unfold and be able to in real time commentate on it. Holy fuck. Oh fucking holy moly. The first man to nut to a court case. Yeah, I'll break records, dude. And I don't mean viewership records. I mean records of nutting for the first time and nutting too much. Yeah, it's history.
What about taking this course of action? Ultimately, his vice president rejected all of the proposals that were made.
One quick question before I let you go about the trial.
But you have to let me.
First of all, it's not impossible. Democrats in Congress have actually made statements about allowing this trial to be recorded. It's actually not even a good argument for Democrats, because Donald Trump is very telegenic. And he will come across, most likely, regardless of being dead to rights guilty of all the charges that they brought against him, he will come across personable. He will come across charismatic. He will absolutely look good in a situation like that, which is why I think they most likely won't do it. It will be a massive campaign ad. It's a huge win-win. It's a win for Donald Trump because he gets to look contentious in a court. People have been theorizing that due to the civil rights charge, we should all be able to see the trial. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to say. I keep getting caught up. I keep getting lost in the sauce. On the one hand, obviously, I want it for personal reasons, my personal satisfaction, even career reasons, right? But you could also make a legal argument that given that this is a former president being tried for trying to change the election outcome, it is absolutely well within the rights of the public to know about this case, to watch it's in public interest. So it makes absolute sense to try and make a legal argument on this because it's like such a unique carve out that it wouldn't even set precedent for other cases. You know what I mean? But yes, Democrats, I believe, are trying to change the law for this.
Well, I got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, you're on stream. I said this, and I'm getting attacked. I said if it were for the Vikings to win a Super Bowl, and all I had to do is break both of Hasan's legs, and they win the Super Bowl, I'd do it. Would you do the same for the Jets?
I mean, he doesn't even use his legs.
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck? I'm surrounded by psychos.
That's what I'm saying. So you would break both of...
Here's the thing. I wouldn't break his Twitter fingers because he needs those.
Right.
But his legs, I'm going to be honest, I've never seen him stand.
Let me tell you something, okay?
Yeah.
You ain't got a leg to stand on after this, brother.
All right. Well, that's all I needed. I just needed your backup. I knew you'd be on the same side.
I just bought a treadmill.
We gotta talk about something else before I get off the phone.
Okay, what's that?
This man said that he wouldn't bottom for Tom Brady.
Oh, I would bottom for Tom Brady.
I'm talking about Hasan.
Oh, yeah, Will, you saw the clip. You wouldn't bottom for... Yeah, let's talk about this.
I don't give a shit.
Taking that long and strong dong.
I don't care about Tom Brady. I don't care about football.
Bullshit. If Tom Brady was like, yeah, I'll come on your stream and I'll talk about geopolitical events and we even talk about
you're off base. Bernie, maybe. Tom Brady, no.
You gotta let me fuck you. You'd be like, yes, sir.
Not for Tom Brady.
I agree. I think he'd... wait, did you say you get fucked by Tom Brady too, Will? I didn't see the clip.
I think he would just... Yeah, he would do it for fun.
Okay. I mean, I would do it for fun, too. I mean, how many people can say they got fucked by Tom Brady?
Bro, I guarantee you get fucked by Tom Brady, you can throw a tighter spiral.
That's...
I bet Giselle can throw 60 yards in the air on a fucking rope in heels now.
Yeah.
His sons, man, they're gonna be fucking. Those are NFL prospects already.
They don't even need to play. They're gonna be male models.
Yeah.
They're never gonna pick up a football.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
That's true.
Yep. All right.
What are you guys even doing?
We're just. I wanted to give you a call because I was talking about Minnesota. And then Hasan asked me if I'd bottom for Kirk Cousins, and then it went into me saying I'd do a lot of things.
By the way, okay, Will. Yeah. Austin tried to make it seem like he wouldn't get fucked by Kirk Cousins.
But here's the deal. The reason I said
in general
is I was like, what if Kirk was watching this and it ruined my chances of meeting Kirk Cousins?
Here's my thing. I agree with that take. If Kirk brings home a Super Bowl ring,
yeah,
maybe Austin will get down and receive a little Mormon cock.
I would totally.
Until we get a championship in that fucking display case.
Oh, yeah. You're saying I got to use it as sort of an incentive.
Yeah, exactly.
I see what you mean. I mean, that's true. Because it is tighter than a Tom Brady spiral. So I gotta make him work for it.
Yeah. What are you doing today, Hasan? You on stream right now?
Yeah, he's gonna get off in time for our podcast.
Yeah. I'm streaming. I caught a rare stray W for once. XUC and Ethan were debating. We'll talk about it later, though.
Nice. I'm probably going to die because I had them playing Baldur's Gate, and now Dark and Darker is coming out today, apparently. So, yeah, I'm probably going to die.
No, you're not. You're indestructible. You're fucking Will Neff.
I don't know, man. I woke up today like an Alzheimer's patient. I was confused. I look at myself in the mirror. I have a beard now. I don't know where that came from. It's a lot.
It can't be worse than staying at the Hasanabi mansion, okay? Bro.
You are the most...
Bro, God.
I have a fucking update.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Okay. We're talking about it on the podcast.
Save it on the podcast.
I
am going to fucking eviscerate Austin's bussy harder than Kirk Cousin ever could.
I can't wait. I think it has to do with last night, doesn't it? Okay, we'll talk about it.
No,
We'll talk about it on the. Wait, is there something that I don't know about?
No, you know about it. You just haven't thought about it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay. Did I put the wrong food in the recycling or some shit?
No.
I dumped an entire chicken tikka masala in the recycling. I could no in the recycling bin. The trash was full. What the fuck am I supposed to? I ordered something else. They gave me the wrong one, so I put the whole fucking thing in the trash. I got a refund. Yeah, because the trash was full.
I didn't even know about that.
That's insane. Austin, that is insane. That's like saying the toilet was full, so I shit on the ground.
Like,
you don't do that.
you know what's funny? What was it? Was it even packed to the?
Yeah,
brim?
it was packed.
So why didn't you take it out?
I don't know where the trash can is. What do I look like? I don't take the trash out.
That's insane. Okay, well, we're gonna talk about it again.
Hasan wants me to work for free around here. I tell you.
Staying there. You're staying at his house.
He's trying to put me to work. Look, I'll take the trash out if you tell me where the trash can is next time. Okay?
Instead of dumping an entire under recyclables.
This is
All right,
insane. All right.
All right. Love you, Will. We'll see you in an hour and a half. Bye-bye. Well.
I have so much.
Are we waiting for the podcast? Because I'm so...
I have, like, notes that I took.
I cannot believe this. I'm so
the amount
excited.
of the amount of things that you've done.
I can't even believe it. I have no idea what I've done because I felt like I've been a pretty tidy guest.
Okay. Well, don't worry. I've
used 3 separate showers because none of them work, but okay.
Oh my, that's what it is. You're wrong. You're wrong, and I was right. Okay, we're not going to do it. We're not even going to do it. We're not even going to do it right now. I'm going to wait for...
Okay,
no. Don't even say anything.
Right.
Don't even say anything.
Right.
We're waiting for the fucking pod. We're waiting for the fucking pod. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, I've come with a defense. Okay, I'm gonna fuck you. You're walking into a trap. I'm telling you. You just have to give me. You can't. You got to give me a proper time to defend myself because I will win this argument.
There's no way Cutie doesn't have shit from the concert to bring up. No, Cutie is not going to be on the latest episode. So unfortunately, we'll talk a little bit about
Foosley will be on,
but that's right.
Foosley
Subbing in for Cutie is
Foosley will be on.
We are Leslers.
Yeah, we are absolutely.
Remember last time we had her on and she fucking revealed to everyone that she actually does shower. Mm-hmm. And that like it was just a mistake. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see how long it's been since she last showered.